Hello.
You can't hear Inge thingy.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Come on, guys. My face cam. Okay, cool.
You
Okay, I
can't
will
hear
do so.
Inge
Just now.
thingy.
There we go, everybody. How's everyone doing today? If everyone wanted to see what I look like, there we go. My face
Why
cam.
do you laugh?
Okay, cool.
You
Okay, I
can't
will
hear
do so.
in-game,
It's your vape, dog.
thingy.
No. Okay, so guys, so thank you everybody for joining. If everyone wants to see the other podcast, there we go.
Linux.
My face
Why
cam.
do you laugh?
You
Okay, I
can't
will
hear
do so.
It's your vape, dog.
And I think, I think we can start by introducing everybody. Okay, so guys, we'll start. Thank you everybody. for
DK, do
joining.
full screen.
Left, possible?
From left.
Yes.
Zika's first.
So it's
CK.
CK.
Okay, probably. No.
But you're hyping yourself.
You're just shaking,
Oh,
dude.
no. I'm CK, okay. I'm 14. Come play for LITE Gaming. Yeah. Don't laugh.
And you did really well today.
Yes, I came second.
Yo, DK, chat is saying turn the volume up.
Tristan says, Don, my
Sounds better.
girlfriend is watching. Yo,
What's that?
Hello.
you better steal Tristan's girlfriend. Okay, go Lubinix.
How's it going? I'm Lubinix, according to CK. I'm a manager in LITE, used to be a comp player, and yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone knows me. Like Don, one of the co-owners of LITE Gaming. Next. Who's next on the list? Bucky.
He's gone.
Oh, he dashed, but
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. No, Bucky's there.
Okay, away boys. Bucky, DZ in here. Graphics designer for LITE Gaming, and yeah.
Cool.
And I'm 16.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, boys? It's DK. I'm one of the owners for LITE Gaming, and thank you for tuning into this podcast. And I take you on to E-Tech, who will be introducing himself.
Okay, how's it, boys? I'm E-Tech. I'm 13 and I'm bad at Fortnite.
turn your camera on.
No way.
Can't
You're
speak,
such a
noted.
flopper, E-Take.
Pardon?
Noted.
Is it me?
No.
Okay.
Speak.
What's up, boys? I'm Nick.
Speak.
I'm noted. I'm 14 and I'm a comp player for LITE Gaming.
Who's on? Oh, Max. Okay, go silent.
Yo,
Silent
we skipped
different.
Max.
No, you just don't. Okay.
Who you
Okay,
wanna go?
done. Don, your mic's muted?
Okay, then we got Max after that, and then he's one of the GFX guys, and then we got Silent, who's also a comp player for LITE Gaming, and yeah, he also he had a bit of issues today, but normally he does plays well. Then we got Card, that's not here as well at the moment. I think he's out. So yeah, all right. Let's just kick off some questions here, boys, and I'd like everyone to give an answer on this. It's just questions that I think like the rest of the guys and the rest of the community would like to know. From from your perspective. So the first question would be, how did you find out about LITE Gaming?
Do I start first?
Yeah, we'll go according to how we introduce ourselves.
Okay, so I didn't actually know about that game before. Then I was in Unvoke, which I grinded for, I think with 2 RC videos. Then Wraith told me that DK wanted to speak to me. He spoke to me, told me what they want to do. Said that he wanted me in his team. Gave me an offer on that. And then, yeah, I joined LITE. That's when I found out about them. So through Unvoke and Wraith.
Nice.
For me, I actually found out about LITE through my old duo partner, Controller. He actually told me about you guys, and from there, I joined LITE, and yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna move on to Bucky.
I was in a small team called Alpha Esports, and at the time I was looking for bigger teams, and then I saw LITE Gaming, and I just decided I'm gonna start grinding for them, and then a week
Nice.
later I joined, and I'm so happy right now.
Okay, I'm gonna skip DK because he's one of
Oh,
the
no.
owners. So I mean, like, I mean, we're the one that made the org happen. I'm gonna go to E-Tech.
Okay, so I heard about LITE through probably CK Noted when I was in LV, and CK Noted started joining, and then so I decided to grind, and then after about a month and a half, I joined LITE.
Nice stuff. Okay, Max, are you able to answer?
Minus.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to Noted.
I was in Unvoke, and Kaimet said that DK wanted to speak to me, and DK spoke to me, so then I joined LITE. That's pretty much how I joined LITE.
Nice. Oh, I can see Silent is undeafened now. Mr. Silent.
Yeah, I'm back. What was the question?
How did you hear about LITE Gaming, or how did you first find out about LITE Gaming?
So basically, I was grinding for native, like before it mixed with Sin Gaming, and well, Nix picked me up into native, and then, well, after a few weeks in that team, I started looking at other teams, and then eventually I came across LITE, and when native shut down to mix with Sin Gaming or merge with Sin Gaming, that's when I DM'd DK, and he accepted me into LITE.
Nice, good stuff. All right. Next question I'm going to move on to is, what was your first impression of the owners? And I know that's a bit of a weird question, but yeah.
Okay, so when I got the contract and that, why laughing? Okay, when I got the contract and and I heard that you did like hacking in that, right? DK, like you're a good hacker in that. Then then like I thought it was very very sketchy because I never heard of you guys in that. So I actually thought I was about to get hacked, right? But then like I saw that it could actually be an opportunity to get further. And I took it, and then I realized that you guys are like nice people.
Cool. And we're glad to have you in the family as well. Well, Mr. Chris.
First impression, you guys are scary. Like, if you actually think about it, every person that I've met is scary. But especially Don and Dika with their deep ass voices, and you get me with like a squeaker voice. You guys are very scary at first, but one of the most relaxed people I've met. You guys take things seriously when it needs to kind of like things have to kill my English today. When things need to be done, you take it seriously, but you guys are very chill and probably the best owners I've met of an org.
Good. Lucky?
My first impressions was I was really nervous when I started talking to you guys, but then after I started to getting to know you guys better and better, you guys are such nice people and very kind and really chilled. But same as what Labonic said, when it comes to serious situations, you guys take it up well and start getting serious. But in my opinion, probably the best owners I've ever had in a team so far.
I just got a messed up DM, bro.
Okay, EJ?
Okay, so my first impression, I never been in a call with DK or Don, but off Twitter, they seemed like very like probably chill and like very professional. And then when I first joined LITE, and then I went into call with DK and Don, you guys were like very nice, and yeah.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Pixie is now unmuted.
Yeah, is my mic fine?
Yes, you're perfect.
Okay. So my first impression is I just like both of you, and like you can talk to both of Don and DK. I haven't really talked to MK. I think that's his name. RK. I haven't really talked to him, but both of you are really chilled and probably best owners of all.
Noted.
Thanks.
I didn't really know what to think, but then I got into a call with CK, and I asked CK about you guys, and he said you're really nice. And then when I got into a call with you guys, you're like really chilled and stuff. So that's pretty much it.
Cool. And lastly, Silent.
First, you guys were very chill. I don't know, when I went on that long break a long time ago, you guys were chill about it. So that was pretty much my first impression as well.
Yeah, you see, like, I mean, everyone deserves, some, some space and, some family time and stuff. It can't just be all this gaming all the time. And yes, if you got things to do, and if you got, personal life issues to, work on, we have to talk about it. And yeah, but I mean, we understand. So yeah. All right. This is a tricky question, and anyone can answer, right? What are your goals, like long term and short term? Have you ever thought about that? Like
lifetime goals or goals?
no,
in,
I mean like
achievement?
goals as in esports, right? At the moment, like where do you see yourself? Like say in the next year or two, versus the next 5 to 10 years.
I don't have actually like a certain goal or anything I want to do specifically. I just want to try my best in that and then get as far as I can. Like, I want to see how far I can go. I don't have anything. Like, I don't have a certain goal.
I can see chat is spamming like just like continuously, and yeah, guys, like yeah, if I can ask you all to stop for now on that, and also that light void as
Wait,
well.
can we get Tristan into the call?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, if he's available, then yeah.
I'll quickly add him.
Okay.
Where's Tristan? Yeah, Tristan, just join one of the voice chats, and we'll drag you in. You've got the server details. Is Tristan watching this?
I saw him in the chat earlier.
DK, we can see your DMs.
Okay, we'll get to him now.
Okay, I sent him a message. He said he can't right now, though.
Cool. Okay. So the next person, whoever has an answer, or whoever has actually thought about it. I mean, if you haven't thought about it, then you can't really answer. But I don't want to put you on the spot with it, But if you ever had any short-term or long-term goals within an organization or where you see yourself in esports.
Lubinix?
Well, I don't take comp seriously anymore. I've obviously got varsity life nowadays and partying with my friends. But within terms of LITE itself, as an organization and my role in LITE, short-term goals, I would say for me as a manager in LITE would be get the players well managed to make sure that they're happy within LITE, get new players on board eventually, and let's see where it goes from there. Long term wise, to push LITE to be the first org in ZA, one of the top orgs, and get the players well known within not just the ZA community but internationally. Obviously, it'll take time, but that's why I said it's a long-term goal. Because I want our players to be the best of the best, and from there, yeah, I'll just see where it goes.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. Next, but hang on, let me ask DK the question. DK, where do you see it?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Yeah.
And guys, again, please stop spamming. Otherwise, I will put you in timeout.
Okay, so the question is the goals.
Yes. Where do you see? Where do you see LITE Gaming for
Okay.
yourself going? Actually,
So
short term.
So personally, I think short term in the next year or so, I'd want to be one of the top, or become one of the top 3 and the tier 1 org within South Africa as a whole, and not only in the Fortnite community, and branch out into other games and make sure that we are the best of the best in South Africa. My ultimate long-term goal over, I'd say, 5 or 10 years would be to get LITE internationally recognized at a level that FaZe would be. I know it's a really how can I say, tough place to get. A lot of people would laugh at that, but ultimately, I know if I put my mind to it, I can always get what I want to achieve. So yeah, so that's my long-term goals and short-term goals.
And we will get there.
Yes.
All the guys are putting their mind together, their head together, and we will get there. That's 100% sure.
Yeah.
And we're working very hard every day on it. So yeah.
Correct.
Right. Who else is gonna answer for that? Who else knows what the goals are? The short-term and long-term goals.
I would
There's
like
Tristan,
to
by the
answer.
way.
Is he in?
Yeah, I just dragged Tristan in.
Hi,
How's it, Tristan?
Nice.
Did we get mised?
Mhm.
Tristan? Okay.
Just continue the questions.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on.
No, someone said they want to answer.
Okay. Who said they were gonna answer?
Go to Maxwell.
Was it Max or was it Bucky?
It was me.
Okay, Bucky. Go for it.
I would see the org in the next year. I would say.
No. Wait, hey, not the org.
Yourself.
Yourself. Where do you see
Oh, okay.
yourself? Like, what would be your long-term and your short-term goal?
I would say short-term goal would probably get a lot better at GFX and learning new things. Long-term, I would say I would probably be working more into a graphic designing career because I love designing things, obviously. So probably be studying after school and yeah, probably become a graphic designer or going to the designing industry.
That's perfect. Yeah, Chris, can I just ask you to take down any questions that come up on the stream chat, right? And just make note of it, and we'll ask the guys the questions afterwards as well, right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'm not. I mean, like the chat's going so fast. It's
Yeah, just give me mod.
yeah. Okay. What do you guys like to see in LITE Gaming? And I'm asking everyone this here as well as in chat as well. What would you like to see? I know everyone is saying new players. We do have a plan for new players, and that's happening soon. But what else would you guys want to see within our organization?
Don,
Yes.
I want to see CK's hair.
You want to see CK's head?
Yeah.
Okay, CK, come on.
No,
You can just show your head, man.
no.
Come on, CK.
Come on.
You can't be bold.
I'm not.
Nonce.
See, we can only see your head, like, so it's only fair to show us your
Plays
head.
this game too much. You don't even comb your hair. Come on, CK.
I do, but I can't expose the hairline.
You can't expose the hairline,
Can't
dude.
expose the hairline.
Okay, if we get 100 and
If Noted turns on his camera, I will show my hair.
Oh wait, not happening.
Uh,
come on, Noted. You can do it. Easy.
Turn on your camera, but don't show your face.
You
Okay, so where
definitely.
wait, Noted? You there?
Yeah.
Okay.
CK.
Yes?
CK.
Yes?
Show us that head.
See?
That sounds so weird.
Okay, all right, guys. So, okay, let's move on. What would you like to see in LITE Gaming? Happen in LITE Gaming?
There's a question that came in from chat. Would like to see more content from us on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yes.
I was just
that's-
about to say I would love to see more content from us.
So that is the plan, boys. We were just holding off till FNCS passes, so we didn't wanna force our main competitive players to lose focus in a way, and we wanted them to grind FNCS out and play their best.
Sorry, wait, repeat. Wait, what? Yeah, repeat. Wait, what did you say?
Please go full screen, Don. I mean, DK.
What do you want to see live, CK?
Sorry? Oh, seeing light.
Like
Same
what?
question.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, D on the bottom right hand side. If you move your mouse to the bottom right hand side, you can actually go full screen.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, yeah, same thing for me. I just want to see content.
Okay, so you also want to see content. Okay.
Like over time, like see how over time, like who's quickest at this, who's best at this. That'll be cool.
Oh, Bojo can join, by the way. Please, can we get him in?
Bojo, okay. Bojo's in. What's up, the big Bojo?
Has it started yet?
Yeah.
It is live currently.
Oh, what's up?
Don, what I want to see is, I want to see LITE Chimp.
Noted, you and Chimp, I swear.
Chimp's my
Oh,
list.
Bojo, put face cam on, please. Like,
Thank you.
It's not plugged in, dude. Let me go find it.
Okay, so like Chimp, who else?
let's la.
Welcome to the stream, boys. Make sure to drop a like and a subscribe.
Don, why did you take your cam off?
Because you're not putting yours on.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Scam get scammed. Okay, go.
What I think we should do with Light is obviously we've got an idea for new players to come in eventually. Content, another big thing. A lot of big orgs do represent is content. In terms of content, Light itself does have plans for about the next 2 weeks to produce content. So we'll eventually get content out so you guys can see it within the team. Like team Tages, team 1v1s, etc. See who the best is within Light. And yeah, that's basically our plan for Light within the next few weeks. And yeah.
Oh.
At CK, nobody knows who Noted is.
Yo.
Who's the biggest grinder in the team?
CK is a non-grinder.
Man, every day.
Wait. Can we start off from the top?
Wait, Bojo. Oh no.
Who's the biggest grinder?
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, Noted really pulled some hours the other day, guys. So yeah, that was. But like honestly, I didn't think it was possible to happen within just 2 days when we posted that. When we posted this challenge. But yeah, he proved
What
me
challenge?
wrong. It was the
Oh,
challenge.
the arena. We did the
Yeah.
one. Oh.
Arena points to get to 6,000.
Oh, I know what type of grinding you meant.
Man
Yeah.
stayed up until like 5 in the morning, even though he had school the next day, trying to grind for money.
Yeah, that was a bit. No, that was insane, guys.
In game, I think it's a bit like content. I don't know.
CK, you're a non-grinder, so.
CK's
Probably.
biggest
For
content grinder.
Content, I'm grinder.
Yeah,
Oh,
CK's biggest
okay,
content
yeah.
grinder.
Grind. I mean,
Yeah, he does post montages.
We got Getzler in the chat as well. Welcome, guys. So the next question I'm gonna move on to, since we don't have. Oh wait, hang on, wait. There is a question.
Your light bow drive out.
No, punishes. But light also very good.
Face gun, Bojo.
I can't find it, dude. Must I leave for 20 minutes to go look for it?
Will it be worth it though? Yes.
Okay, here's another question. What do you guys think of season 6, boys? Everybody.
I like it for comp, but I hate it for arena. It's very boring for arena. For comp, it's fine because you can sort out loot pass, and if you're uncontested, you can get the stuff quite quickly.
Okay. Noted. What do you think?
I think it's nice. Really nice for comp. I can't for arena. It's decent, but I haven't been able to play arena because I have 15-minute queues. But yeah, it's nice.
Your first impression was bad, though, right?
Yeah, I hated it so much.
I mean, the guns and getting used to the new guns, the new shotguns, and
that primal gun is just dumb.
It's dumb. Yeah, you have to just spray. It's boring.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
I mean, it's just a right-click thing, and yeah.
Spray mix is boring, but it's nice. Pumps are back.
Yeah, pumps are nice.
Just
If
have to
they
be
nerf
nerfed,
the primal,
yeah.
then it'll be good.
Pump should be
And
back.
fast makeshift.
I mean, the guys just need to get into the box, and then the guys are dead, and then done. And that's what everyone's been really complaining about right now. So yeah. Anyone else?
The season is for controller players, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, the ARs that they introduced, with like for PC players, you basically need the recoil on each gun. And with like the primal rifle or the makeshift rifle, there's like barely any recoil. Yet like controller players still have aim assist. So for them it's a little bit easier. Not saying it's the easiest. Obviously some PC players do have better aim than controller players. But from their side it's just better because it just helps them a little bit more.
Let's get an answer from a controller player here in the chat. His name is Tristan now. Everybody's wanting to hear from him, but he's on mute.
I think it's
He will talk now.
Hello?
Yo, what's up? So what do you think about, obviously being a controller player and the new season?
To be honest with you, it's like okay, but I haven't really been focusing on the season because of school.
Okay.
I didn't really.
Yeah, but you've been grinding some hours. Watching your videos and stuff.
Yeah, I guess. But like I enjoy that they brought new things to the game, but the primal shotgun it's fun for controller players, but when it's used against you, it's not fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
CK just spams into someone's box. That's all he does.
I mean, CK, sit up properly, man, so everyone can see you. Come on.
Not lying on your bed, CK. Sit up properly.
But just move your camera down a bit.
I wanted to say, wait. I'll move it now. I wanted to say, I think it's like both, because you have to play angles with the pump, which is a little bit easier for keyboard and mouse players with the score resets. But then, like Lubinix said, was Lubinix?
Yeah.
With the yeah. AI.
Lubanix.
Okay, so with the AI, you say it's
Controller. Like I'm just saying it's both.
well. I mean, yeah, my personal opinion. I haven't played much actually myself. In this season, but I mean, my personal opinion, yeah, it is kind of broken. But it's actually quite nice to see how the comp side actually took. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that, but it really did well. And we see some new underrated players that no one knows of actually entering the comps nowadays. And yeah, that's nice to see in ZA.
Can I get a guess that'll put the face cam on?
What's that?
Can I get the last guest that'll put their face cam on?
Who's this?
Sensei.
Oh yes, okay. Definitely says we got
The Cov
in chat. Yeah.
Takov said, "Name the biggest drone ZA."
Noted.
Can I
Okay,
answer?
I also want to answer this one.
Can I answer this one?
I would say Lebonics.
The biggest drone in ZA is
Done.
my man Ghosty.
Ghosty, yes, Ghosty ZA.
No.
Yeah, he's in
It's
chat.
on.
He's the biggest
Hello?
drone in ZA.
Christian, face
Hello,
cam.
Sensei.
No, change your profile picture.
Okay, so for me, the biggest drone ZA. Okay, so they're not the worst of, like, they're a really good player, but this one tournament with the snowball launcher, I don't know what happened there, but somehow they shot themselves with this snowball launcher, and they got into someone's
Oh, I
box
know
and died,
who it is.
unfortunately.
Bojo?
Yeah. But do you want to talk about that?
No comment.
Okay, all right. For this DK, who do you think is the biggest draw?
He said Ghosty.
Okay.
But
Mm.
who's the wait, what was the question again?
Yeah, you're the biggest drone for that one.
Who's
Okay.
the biggest drone? So
ZA, who's the biggest drone ZA?
CK.
Noted.
Okay. Sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
okay.
Is there any more questions?
Yes, there is. Just
No, I'm like asking chat.
oh. Well, I got a nice one actually. What possible changes would you make towards this ZA community if you had a chance? Like, to improve it, obviously.
Your more than one thing.
Yes, exactly. Just name it. Name it.
Sure. Okay. Let me give me some time to think.
Okay.
Are you talking
Has
about
anyone-
rules or just anyone changing, like
Anything.
changing in
Like
general?
anything.
Well,
Like what?
people could like drop egos because there's a lot of egos. Everyone treats it like a competition. Like if someone did something, oh, but that's not that good. This guy did this. Like just support each other. And I don't know. The griefing is horrendous in this like every tournament, someone will get griefed. It does just it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of who gets griefed. So
I think it's also like they need to do something about like the griefers, because like every tournament, if you're doing well and someone's doing bad, like they just want to grief you so you do bad. Like I feel like they could do something about that. And I don't know, I feel like the com is just really toxic, and I fully agree with what Bojo said.
Okay, so this personalities need to change, and so it's not to be hard on anybody in specific, but they should all treat it as a fun, activity. Is that what you're trying to say? Instead of it being I mean, like really toxic, which is
Yeah.
which is a fact at the end of the day. But yes, I mean that's one of the things I would actually change as well. Everybody has, basically some sort of skill, that they want to show the world, and we're just trying to make obviously platforms. I'm talking about when I say we, all the organizations are trying to make the platform, in order for that to happen for individuals. And if you're toxic to other individuals, it's not really that great. That's my opinion. Yeah. Anybody else?
I think, to be honest, I agree with Bojo. There's a lot of like egos in the Zeta community, like people that have like a massive following, on Twitter especially, think they can do what they do, and do as they please, and just ignore you on like a DM when it's something important, or when they ask for like a trio or a duo, and you're like, I'm up to try with you. They just ignore you because they don't think you're the greatest, but they've never played with you. So I think there's a lot of egos in ZA, not obviously all the people, but most of them, and that needs to change. As well as I think with griefing in terms of what Bojo said, it also depends on if you're a good team or not. Because a lot of times I watch, it's like a good team goes normally against a smaller team that aren't the greatest, or a good team goes against another good team and just feel like egoing them, basically.
Yeah. Alter in chat says, why are you talking? Because you have the biggest ego ever.
Biggest
But,
ego Zeta. Biggest ego.
Yeah, but you have made a change, right? You've realized
Obviously, yeah.
you've realized already that, hey, this is actually quite different, and it can get you somewhere, in the future.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I know you're joking, bro. I know, don't just.
Okay, cool. There was another question as well. I'm just trying to find it.
I agree with Nicholas on what he says. Randy's Nick, they do carry the comp. If it wasn't for like people that are unknown to actually play tournaments, like instead of just players that will keep placing, what would the tournament be without them? Like, it would just be the top people placing the whole time, or always the same teams placing, and it wouldn't make a change. Basically, it wouldn't be the same. So yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, but this is what I look out for. This is what that's why myself and DK always watch streams together. He can actually tell you how many hours we spend watching streams, the tournaments, and at the unknown players as such, and yeah, we obviously are looking out for skill, and like, to be honest, that's what it's about. It's about actually trying to make a name for somebody that's unknown, and helping them achieve their goal. Do you agree, DK?
Yeah, I do
Why
agree.
you might be true?
I do agree with that. Okay, is playing Siege in the background, so I don't want any audio from that to go on the stream here. I saw a question in chat. Why is CK always wearing that hoodie?
Yeah, does it even? Does it even get washed? I'm just
wearing the same hoodie all the time.
No, I don't even wear it like one. I haven't worn this since, like, I wore it in the
You got your webcam even on it.
Oh, don't lie.
Don't cap.
Hello? I wore it on the day I got my webcam. Okay? Then I went out that afternoon and I got it washed, and then I wore it on my, like, it's just at the top. when I open my cover, it's at the top, so I just put it on.
You need to change.
No. It's clean. What do you mean I need to change? It's clean.
okay. And here's another interesting question, and I'd like everybody to answer, okay, and share their opinions on this. Who do you think is the best player in ZA currently?
Neymar.
Neymar.
There's no question. It's Neymar, definitely.
I would say Neymar.
Yeah.
Put it in the center, but then where's it? No.
Okay, but okay,
And the
all right.
best
Okay,
sniper
wait, hang on.
is Travis.
Don, what aspects of the game?
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. So okay, let's not focus on a controller player, right? Let's focus on
Keyboard.
a keyboard and mouse player. Who do you think
Mm,
is the best when it comes to that?
I think CK has the best mix in ZA, and
No.
red.
Is, but it depends what like type of aspects of the game.
yeah, like mix game. I
In
don't know.
game, probably CK best max, but
Okay,
in creative, it
I
has
think
to be red.
I think the question was very
Yeah.
vague. So okay, maybe all round in terms of mech, in terms of
Comp.
basically
aim.
this thinking how how the solo game work or how the single games work, those types of things. Like thinking in game, and being put on the spot. Yeah, so guys, well, obviously who has the best game sense as well, so like all round I'm saying.
Has to be CK.
I don't know. I think it's tough right now for keyboard players. Like it's like I think there's like 5 people that you could argue for, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably Travis.
I'd say like Travis. Well, I think Woke is honestly one of the, probably the best keyboard player. CK is definitely up there. Noted, like if he listens, he's also up there, 100%. Like
Like Nota's like one of the best drivers, I think, to be honest.
You'll be mad.
Noted is one of the best drivers. I'm not trying to say that because he's part of Light only, but like that's honest. That's an honest opinion. Everyone in chat would actually say the same, I'm sure. Who would see a 15 to 17 kill in game in a tournament? From the time you land, it's really impressive. So yeah.
yeah, I think our trio and Nemo's trio is the only trios that have proven that they can W key every game and do what consistent in terms of fighting and stuff.
And you guys can work
And
together.
obviously Woke and Rejects trio, when Woke Reject Scar was a thing, they were the best ever W key trio because they would drop like 60 kills a tournament. I think we're getting close to they were dropping like 50 a tournament. Nemo's trio is also like up there in terms of W keying potential. So
Yeah, no, for sure. The guys have been grinding for a long time. And yeah, there's a lot of potential still from everybody actually, on the roster. I took a lot of snippets today, for instance, in the Nibble Cup, and there's a lot of guys that actually surprised me that was out there as well, and there's a lot of guys that were lower that also surprised me, but everyone did their best,
Yeah, I think just on that topic, I think currently for trio wise, to be honest, Noted, CK and Bojo are probably the top trio of the season just because of how they've proven themselves in FNCS. Obviously, there was also what's his trio's name? Naklo's trio that also proved himself quite well.
Yes.
But consistency, Bojo, CK, and Noted are consistent in terms of placements, and even if they have a bad game, the next game they can pull off a good game, and that's what I can say is one of the best trios in ZA currently. In terms of solos with players, I would say Neymar would be the best controller player, and then in terms of keyboard and mouse player, I would say it's between Rejects for me and Woke. Because Woke at his age compared to Travis at his age is just amazing. Even with CK, how old you are, and compared to somebody that has more understanding of certain things, is just incredible.
Yeah, no, that's 100% agreed, and this is what all the shows, should actually strive to, is to not only play well together, but try to always be consistent, and that's what it's about. It's basically key to be consistent. And yes, Max, you're right. It's card as well, and it's Geo. I mean, this card is also a really top fragger. And yeah, they are going. They are being quite competitive. So I've got one more question, which is completely off topic, guys. What's your favorite series or movie of all time?
Back to the Future.
Oh yes.
Movie Mask. That was a good movie.
Series is BoJack Horseman.
And everyone else?
Narcos is also good.
Narcos. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good series.
I mean, it's not for everybody though, but yes.
Don
You're
just
right.
wants new stuff to watch on Netflix.
Have you guys watched Queen of the South?
Was that Bucky?
It's also like a drug cartel type of series.
Okay.
It's not
okay.
for everyone.
All right, EJ.
I think he's AFK.
Is it okay?
Anyone in chat for Outer Banks?
Hey,
Yeah,
me.
Outer Banks, 100%.
Yeah.
Thanks is good as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Krishna Bhatt.
First person.
Mr. Silent. He's very silent.
Yeah, Outer Banks as well. Same as DK.
So Outbanks.
Yeah.
And Tristan. Tristan.
The best thing ever is Love Island SA. I don't care. Don't care.
Love
SA.
Island.
They not SA.
No, I don't care. I
Yeah, you
love
must
that
be
thing too much.
joking. For SA. Ha.
Not SA.
No
yeah.
ways.
Okay, so we got in chat there. Stranger Things season 1. I haven't watched it as yet. I
That
know.
was
Don't
amazing.
worry. Don't worry. I'm a boomer. It's okay. I will. Yeah, no, I did see it. I did see it. Don't worry.
Don, what's
Yeah.
your favorite?
That's a tough one, but I'd like. Well, okay, I like Suits, to be honest. That's
Suits is
my.
good.
Oh,
that's
I forgot
my
about
series.
Suits. I love it actually.
That's my series. I mean, the guy's the guy's on another level in terms of his mind and his brain.
Blacklist is also good.
The Blacklist is good as well. But I'd like to see more Suits come out, actually, like more episodes and seasons of Suits. Who plays sports? What's called IRL? And what team?
Me.
Chat. Yo, everyone. Thank you for watching. Just
Yeah.
make sure to drop everyone that you see in this call a follow, and follow and stuff on Twitter and YouTube, depending on what platforms they are, because we're really grateful for them joining us today on this podcast. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we got the big Manja as well in chat. Yeah, I mean, he's also doing a lot of things, guys, and
Manjra is such a legend. Yo.
yeah. And you know what? I urge everybody in chat and everyone here as well to try and contribute to his sponsorship that he's doing for this in Cancer SA. I wish he was here to tell us more about it. It would be nice, but I think he's out or something at the moment. But yeah, he's. I think he posted it on his Twitter account. I'll actually post it up in chat for you guys to go and see, and maybe do a donut too as well. Okay, is there any other questions from anybody that would like to know from the community? Or
Wait, what question was asked?
no, I mean, if anyone else has any other questions, like, I mean, what would you want the community to know about maybe I mean yourself or I mean anyone have anything on them?
So just 2 questions from chat. Top 5 underrated players and top 5 orgs in ZA currently. CK?
Underrated? I don't think I have 5. Probably Fate. Probably Fiber. Fiber's pretty good, and nobody really knows about him.
Legend.
I don't know.
They're
Yeah.
maybe.
Wait, underrated orgs or what?
No, players.
We'll do Orgs next. Orgs next. Orgs next.
Yeah, orgs next.
Okay. Yeah. I just have 2. Fiber.
I think.
I don't think Derex. He doesn't play much.
Yeah, but if he had to stop playing, he'd probably be one of the best.
Yeah.
No cap.
Innovative, yeah.
I think Fate is really good. Fiber and Derox. Those guys are really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fate the Great.
I think Jamie and Ginger are quite underrated. Scarlick is also quite underrated. They like now that Jamie and Ginger and Zaki's won, I think they'll stick together, which is good for them because they've always been looking for trios. Havix also needs to find a good trio. Like he's also should be being picked up by better players, if that makes sense. Like Jamie, Havix, Zaki's have all been like looking for solid trios over the past month, and they all are good players. They just need to find like Kenworth players of their caliber. Scarlick's also one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Havix guys. Havix is.
I don't think you can call Havix underrated because he does have a really big following and he is rated.
Yeah, but then he would be in a top trio by now if he was rated.
Yeah.
I think it's more of you know the issues he's been having lately. But I mean it's actually not an issue in a way. That's just my opinion. But I mean like yes he made a mistake and yeah everyone should actually move on from that. He is a really good player to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like we get along like really well, and Havix, I see him also being up there, you know, very constant. Well, not constant. What's what I'm looking for? Very, very consistent. Um, you know, with you guys as well. You know, up there on every single tournament leaderboard. If he had a tier 1 trio. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
In
I
terms
have
of
one more
orgs,
question. Oh yeah, after the orgs I'll ask.
Yeah,
Top-
so in terms of orgs.
yeah. Who do you think is the top 5 orgs in ZA? Underrated or overrated? Yeah.
Okay, with outlines, I'd say first Bravado, obviously. Second AG. Third Sun Gaming. Fourth, I would probably put Light, but yeah. Genesis maybe fourth. And
Fifth maybe Goliath.
no.
Punishes.
Yeah, no. Punish is fourth, and then Goliath probably fifth.
Cool.
I think I would say Bravado, Goliath, Punishes, and Sin. And AG last just because like their players like don't play and stuff.
But it's content creation team though, so.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll say Bravado, Goliath, Punishers, AG, Sin. If I'm not rating Light, I think Light is better than Sin though. So I would put Light fifth if we were rating them. The reason I say Punishers third is because I know in the background what's about like coming and stuff. So obviously that's information that the public doesn't have. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's Lubinix.
How would you rate it, Chris?
Well, without lot, Bravado, obviously, just because of how well known they are, not within the Zeta community, but in general. Because, like, also internationally, they've got international streamers. So it'll be probably Bravado. I would say AG second, just because they do have a lot of content creators that are well known with a lot of following as well. Third, I would say Punishers. I would actually move them up though, because for a while they've been dormant. Obviously, they've still been there and their players have still been placing, but they've been dormant in like certain aspects. So I'd say them third. Fourth, I would say Sin, just because they've been a team that's like grown so quickly within the community. And then fifth, I don't really have anyone.
Okay. Who didn't answer? Mr. Noted.
Oh, I already said.
Did say yeah.
Yeah, Noted said already.
Wait, hang on. Let's get an opinion from Tristan. Tristan is again now going really quiet right now. Since he's not in an organization, we can actually get him to actually give his opinion.
Was it top 5 org ZA?
Yeah.
I would say Bravado, then Goliath, Punishers, LITE, Sin.
Okay, that's good. All right, what other games do you see us actually going into, boys? And this is for chat as well. I mean, what other games would you see LITE actually going into, other than this Fortnite scene?
Valorant
I
and
would
CSGO.
say CSGO, Valorant, COD,
Say Valorant.
Warzone maybe. But I say
CS
mostly Valorant and CSGO around there.
CSGO,
And
I
Siege.
don't know if I would recommend you guys to go into this early because you're newer org. It's very difficult to get in because it's such a old comp scene. It's been around for a decade and a half. So
Yes.
to get a good team, it's gonna cost a pretty penny because you're gonna probably have to buy it off an already established team because there probably aren't that many good free agents that are gonna win you tourneys. Valorant is interesting because it's new, so it's the same as CS, but it's newer, so there's a better opportunity. But I would also say FIFA is massive in
Okay.
Africa. I would recommend FIFA, to be honest.
Okay, FIFA. Okay, we'll take that into consideration. Nicholas says, maybe look into R6.
Yeah, it's getting really popular.
We actually do have a few R6 players at the moment.
Yes. Can I take this one? Over?
Yeah.
Alright,
Go
so we had a R6 team that didn't work out initially, but we have an R6 team coming up in the background that no one knows about. I think I haven't told even the owners here in chat. The R6 team that I was planning to get got signed to Bravado today, so that's a W for them and disappointing to me or to LITE. But there's another R6 team coming on the way. Right.
Okay. Wait, hang on. There's a question in chat now saying they'd like to see some Minecraft content. Minecraft content. Well, I mean, we do have a Minecraft server. Yes, you're right. But yeah, that shouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, we'll get.
CKP doing Nazis in Minecraft.
Yeah, so we will get some. We will get some. Some content coming out from there from. Some other guys that do play Minecraft with us, and yeah, that'll happen.
I have like one last question.
Get a pro Tetris team.
A pro Tetris team.
I'll be sick.
Yeah. Kibaki, yes, you have a question?
I would say because I was a console creator back then. Wasn't 1K subs and everything, but I stopped. Since they're like very underrated, who would you guys say is the best console content creator in SA?
Not.
I don't know many console content creators, but I know a couple pros. I would say Avex is like the best console pro, but I don't know anything about content.
I think maybe back in the
Let's
day.
say pro/content creators.
Avex.
Avex is
Avex
untouched.
now.
Zako obviously on mobile is a demon, like no one can touch him. But yeah.
I have my opinion on that as well. I would say the Manjra is actually up there as well. He's an excellent content creator. He makes people laugh.
Is he on console?
Yes. Well,
Oh.
no. Well, I mean, he's on PC, but he plays controller.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Non-go.
So, but still, I mean, he is a really good content creator. He's got over, I think, over 4,000 subs already. And yeah, he makes people laugh. Mr. Tristan now will be here as well. He's getting there. It looks like he's good. So yeah, I'll vouch for that sometime. Just saying. Anybody else?
Probably not. Not on X.
Not.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's funny.
Yeah.
I would say Mantra is really funny, but also Tristan now, I would say he's the oldest console content grinder I've seen.
What about Mad Luca? I'm getting asked the question on chat.
He's not console.
No, but thoughts on him.
Oh, he's cool.
He's
I
a
think
PC flopper. No, I'm joking.
he's a good content creator.
I mean,
I'm surprised he's not picked up.
back
so soon.
then I used to grind with him, Fortnite and stuff. I used to stream with him, and I was also a streamer. We were still at like 300 subs, and he's come a long way, to be honest. And I'm surprised he's still grinding and streaming.
Okay. Yeah, I also think he should be actually picked up. Best one really good because he's putting the hours in, he's putting the effort in, and yeah, and according to him, he's 1.85 tall. So I don't know.
No, that's a lot. That's a big
really
lot.
That's a fat cap.
Can't talk to me unless you're in the 1.9
My
region.
youngest sister's probably taller than him.
Okay. Who else? Does the chat have any questions that you didn't answer? The Boxy says, look at this question in chat. What was the question, Boxy? How do you join, and what are you looking for? D, you don't answer that?
Okay, so that's I just want to say mind the background sound from a mic, but we want people that are unique. You don't have to be the best, you don't have to be the worst, we just want you to be unique, and that's the key thing, and that's what I look at. That's my opinion. And there's another owner and Lobonics also along here with me in part of management, and all of our opinions come together, and that's how we choose a person to join the team. But my personal opinion would be to have someone that's unique.
Unique in what sense?
Like, if I can say, like, when looking into people and people DM me to join LITE in general, like, everyone's unique in general. Let's just be honest. No one's the same. But when it comes in terms of you joining LITE, like, all you tell me is like, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. You don't tell me about like how old you are, where you're from. Like, we want to find out things more on a personal level than how good you are in gaming. Like, obviously, we want the best of the best in gaming, but in terms of people wanting them to join LITE, we want people that specify themselves as unique in the ZA gaming community. Like, when TK joined LITE, obviously I wasn't here yet. According to like Don and DK and them, they thought he was unique enough to join LITE, and look where he is now. And even with Noted and so on, like, I remember Noted long ago in the community, he was underrated as hell, and now look where he is today. He's just proven himself so well, and in terms of that, like, they're unique. So like when we say unique, we want you to be different. We want you to be like funny. We want you to be happy. We don't want people that do the same things, like send the same things in, and that.
Yeah, I mean, like not everyone can be like noted and he picks up weights and he shows up muscles now and then, But
Yeah.
I mean, like he does 1-2 flexes and I thought he's actually going to do a flex on the cam, but yeah, he's
He's
just
too self-conscious about his ugly hair.
yeah.
And CK is too self-conscious to show his hairline.
What hairline?
Both my
Look,
teammates
look,
have
look. This is why.
harsh
This
hairlines.
is why it's bad.
Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah,
oh.
because you keep lying on your chair. That's why.
He's making his hoodie dirty. Oh,
I'd actually like to hear from Sensei what's his opinion about well, I mean like light members because a few of us already on a personal level. So yeah, I'd like to
to
get
be
your opinion.
honest, everyone on Light, well, especially Don, DK, CK, Noted, all the people that I know personally, like they actually probably one of the like kindest people. They've helped out with a lot of. I know personally from CK telling me that how the Light family have all helped him. I don't know, develop his career. Well, yeah. I don't know, like the Light family is actually they're really good. Like you guys are just amazing. To be fair,
Oh wait, Uncle.
shut up.
And what else? And what else do you think we should be doing? Because I asked this question before, but
Um,
I mean you weren't here at that time. I mean, what else do
I
you think we should
think
be doing to
I think
improve?
you guys can branch out maybe to 1 or 2 games. I do think that you guys should focus on Fortnite at this current stage, but I mean, looking at different games is a good idea as well. Nothing will really affect the organization, but you guys can definitely look at new games. Content creation, I would like maybe to see more content from the team. That'll be sick. Like I know there's a lot of people who do content, but definitely more like team tages, just team things like team.
I agree,
I don't know.
100%.
Yeah, so just make sure to hit that bell because there's going to be some stuff coming out in the next few weeks. Actually, a lot of things. One being an RC an RC video, Steve, that will be coming out. Um,
Yes,
like you know,
correct. There
yeah.
will
So
be
an
a
RC video.
Aussie video coming up.
We would be looking into getting, I think, 2 or maybe 3 players on board. Um, and that's going to be a mix of the pro players and say content creators. But yeah, that's going to be big because we have lots of plans going forward. I'm not going to say exactly what is yet, but yeah, it's literally going to get big right now. And yeah, I hope that we go in the right way and actually maybe set an example to the rest of the community as well. I would say, because I mean, the change that we want in the community needs to happen here first, which it has. I have no complaints about any of our players in terms of being toxic and all of those changes and stuff. That we said that like everybody needs to uh, just become within this community as such. But um, yeah, it's been good. It's been good so far with the players that we've got, and hopefully with the players that we get as well. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, that's from my side. Anything else from your side, DK, or Noted, or anybody else? Anybody?
Uh, I wanted to say I agree 100% with what Sensei said about like focusing on Fortnite first, because like if you just like focus on doing super well there, and then once everything's perfectly sorted, like you're happy with everything, then you can start like dipping your toes into other games,
Yeah,
and
100%.
then you don't have to like worry that much about Fortnite because like right now you just like get everyone on their feet, sort everything out, and then it's chilling. Also, quality over quantity. I'd rather have a team of 4 really good players versus 20 like average players and
People
two
just
good
sit there and
players
not do anything.
and stuff like that. And then like half of them are useless and then you can't keep an eye on all of them because there's too many. If you have like that's with Punishers now as well. We used to have so many players, and now that we've like gone down in players, we're actually not even looking for more, like that many more, because we actually prefer it this way because it's a lot better.
Yeah,
to,
no,
like,
that's. I mean, that's exactly the same thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna get like basically just enough, for the time being, and within I would say the next three 3 months or so, 3-4 months or so, we're gonna be looking at what's called other games and branching out into other games. But for the time being, we are going to be focusing on the Fortnite scene, on the content creation. Yeah, that's it from my side on that. Dee, what do you think?
Myself. Yeah, I think what we're doing right now, well, this is my opinion. I think I'm doing or making the right decisions for LITE Gaming. I didn't want to rush into making this podcast. I know it's people were asking for it, and I know we were slower with producing content than other teams, but at the end of the day, I think the process of seeing or getting a visual of what the community wants and then producing content to those aspects are the key things, and I'd like to build LITE Gaming towards that, and basically that's how we're gonna grow the team.
Yeah, there's a question in chat about you when you're launching your lesson 2 video, because it seems like actually people are watching your
learn how
how-to
to
videos.
hack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and make it. Takes a bit of time because I have to create an environment that I can hack in. But yeah, definitely it'll be coming out
Yeah.
in the next 2 or 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, to
100%.
everybody that doesn't know, DK is a what's called ethical hacker as well. So yeah, they're more known as a white hat. But yeah, he's learning, and he's also really good at it so far.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this podcast. I don't want to keep everyone here too long. I know they have personal things to catch up
Yeah,
on.
it's just the last thing though. If anyone has any last questions they want to note on, I mean, see, Bojo's been doing well. He's really been doing an astonishing job being a what's called IGL for our top trio, I would say, at the moment. And yeah, that's I'm just gonna say, like, from my side, a big thank you on that. And I mean, you did scare us a bit a few weeks ago. You did scare us a bit a few weeks ago, but I mean, luckily you guys could, work things out on that.
I'm glad we did.
And yeah, it looks actually basically this thing stronger than ever at the moment. That's my opinion on it. And and the guys seem, well, I mean, they seem more happy. I mean, okay, although CK is not laughing at the moment, I can see him. He's just like staring at his screen, but he's he doesn't have that smile on his face.
He's looking at the new Corona post.
The new Corona post.
I'm watching YouTube.
Yo, no, did you really have a notice on, huh?
Oh,
Just to reply to Salava in chat, are there any big plans coming to light? To say yes, in the next 2 to 3 weeks with content creation, we'll be posting team stuff. But in general, there is big things coming to light. We have big plans for not just the players, but for other things. Can't specify what. But all I can say is that keep your eye on LITE because there will be big things coming from LITE soon, even though big things have already came to LITE, but there will be even bigger things soon.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it from my side, guys. I hope everyone had a good time. And if
Yeah.
wait, here, I'm getting another question. Don in red. What? What?
Done. Okay.
Chris?
Yeah.
What was
No.
that?
I'm replying to a question. Don't worry.
Oh,
Koala, with Valorant, like Don said, in the next few months, we'll be expanding our rosters as well as games. So with Fortnite itself, we'll expand our roster eventually, not right now. And with other games, yes, we'll be having a look into other games. Obviously, we need to see things out, see if it will help and support lights in general. But eventually, there will be a Valorant team if we think it will benefit not just us, but the people that we pick up. Because obviously our main focus is on our content creators as well as our competitive players. That's where we have our main focus on. If they're not happy, we want to find out why they're not happy. But if they're happy, we want to keep them happy. So that's basically it.
yeah, and the D. I don't know. I've been wanting a Dota 2 team to actually be in the SA scene. So that's most possibly on the cards as well. I mean, me being a Dota 2 player myself, for one of the other what's called teams, I don't want to mention what it is, but yes, it's a very well-known team in SA I used to be in, and yeah, but I'd like to see that in the light mix basically.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for popping into the stream, dropping a like and subscribe, and everyone here, CK, Lubonix, Don, Bojo, Sensei, Baki, E-Take, Noted and Silent, as well as Mix, who's not in the call at the moment. Thank you all
And
for
Mr.
coming.
Tristan.
And Tristan now, yeah. Thank you all for coming, boys. It means a lot, like, to all of us, and to know that we've from what LITE started off as to where we are now, it's actually insane. And thank you all for joining us tonight. And everyone in chat, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to CK, Levonix, Bojo, Sensei, Bucky, E-Take, Noted and Silent. Lights on top, boys. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. CK, Bojo, all the guests, actually, guest speakers, and obviously all the players within LITE. Thanks to everyone for actually being here. It was actually a good podcast, that's what I can say. And like, keep up the grind and never be demotivated. There's nothing to be demotivated. Like, if you have one bad game, just know that another game's your game. And yeah, stay good, enjoy yourselves, and you know what? Light on top.
Cheers.
Safe. Thank you, boys.